Under 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Talk and text trying to bounce back in business here. Spin by Dillinger off the glass. Dillinger with 9 points off the bench. 10-point ball game in favor of Ginebra, 74-64. Caguioa, Villanueva. Outside, Celino Cruz. Caguioa fakes. Mark Caguioa goes behind the back. Mark Caguioa goes up, and there was a foul downstairs.
Number 2 against Jared Dillinger. You know, as Talk and Text tried to move closer to Ginebra, Mark Caguioa exploding with a 3-point basket.
Here's Caguioa. Outside, Celino Cruz, 4-3. And almost a rebound for Villanueva. Recovered by Dillinger. Here's Castro. Castro. Burst of speed. Gets away for 2. You know, defenders actually have no clue as to when Castro steps on the pedal.
Yes.
I mean, the minute you realize that he's on turbo boost, it's too late.
The sudden burst of speed, you can only see it in a Jason Castro, especially in open court. It's so glaring that you can see the defensive man just being left behind by Jason Castro.
And here's Castro with the basketball. 8-point game in favor of Ginebra, and that will be a push against Rich Alvarez Ginebra in the penalty.
Look at those rebounding stories. Offensive rebounds favoring Ginebra, 20 against 7, and the second chance points favoring Ginebra as well.
Second personal against Alvarez, but Ginebra already in the penalty. 2 free throws for Dillinger, and the first is good.
And this is something that they can capitalize on, Miko, because Talk and Text only with 3 team fouls.
Hello. Your KFC Crushers. Enjoy the PBA games with your friends and the new KFC Crushers now with new flavors. They got the calendar, huh?
Yes.
Meron na sila nung bagong PBA calendar.
Without the March.
Without the March. We can send it separately. Here's Celino Cruz for 3. Alapag looking at Pink. Alapag says, I'll fire away. Yes, sir! And the drop-off Texters are down by just 4 points with 3 and 10 remaining in the third quarter. Back in a moment. We're back with our KFC assist delivery of the third quarter. Enjoy watching the PBA with Finger Liquid Food. Dial 887-8888 now. We're in the middle of a Talk and Text run. They're down by just 4, and Ginebra throws the ball away. Here's Jimmy Alapag with a big 3-pointer seconds ago. Dillinger on the attack. Dillinger fires. That's rebound number 13 for the Raging Bull. So Ginebra holding on to a 4-point lead. Caguioa fires away along with Baguio, Wilson, Kevin White, and Villanueva.
But it's only Enrico Villanueva trying to grab the offensive rebound. They've got to crash the board, so to speak, because that was where they really scored the points heavily off the second chance points.
Less than 3 minutes remaining in the third. Castro hijack. Castro swipes it. Castro has it. Castro fires and misses. And Castro got the ball again almost. Ali Peak fakes and fires. Don't go, but there's a foul.
But clearly the intensity now on Talk and Text side, as Enrico Villanueva had to give up that foul against Ali Peak.
Second personal against Villanueva. Ginebra in the penalty. 2 free throws for Ali Peak. Big chance by Talk and Text to trim this deficit down to 2.
It's the offense that's lacking for Ginebra.
Well, they bring in firepower with the flight and the fearless JC Intal and Ronald Tubin. Baguio and Kagiwa sit down. Right now, it's a 3-point game. Talk and text knocking on the door with 2:05 remaining in the third. Here's Intal. Goes up, and he is fouled.
You know, JC Intal knew what to do against an Ali Peak. Just go, try to soar over Ali Peak, and bring the ball in front of Ali Peak, because Peak just wanted to block the shot of JC Intal in that particular play. So free throws now for JC Intal.
That was the 5th personal against Ali Peak. Ranadel De Ocampo being dispatched to the scorer's table to replace Peak. 2 free throws for Intal. And Intal, this is the first. And Ali Peak, as expected, will sit down. He has 8 points so far. And Ranadel De Ocampo takes his place. Intal going 3 out of 6 from the line. 15 points in the game. Make that 16 points.
You know, I was just about to say, because of this run by Talk and Text, suddenly the Colosseum has begun to be very quiet. The Ginebra fans really worried that this lead once stood at 16, just now down to 4 points.
And this Talk and Text unit, not at all intimidated by the Ginebra defense.
Yes.
I mean, you've seen Castro and Alapag penetrating, really invading that shaded lane for Talk and Text. Of course, the future Mrs. Jimmy Alapag. LJ Moreno always present during the games, cheering on Jimmy and the rest of the Tropang Texters. And Jimmy going 1 out of 2. 3-point game here for Ginebra. Kevin White. Here's Wilson. Wilson outside. Tubit fakes. Tubit fires. Got it.
A good decision on the part of Ronald Tubit. He could have taken the 3-point basket. He opted to go for the higher percentage shot.
Tubit with 15 points, and Alapag will miss, but there's an offensive foul against Ranadel De Ocampo.
That's going to be number 3 against Ranadel De Ocampo. Now, I think Talk and Text, they have achieved their objective here in the third quarter, is to refocus themselves back in the game. 1 minute and 14, trim that 16-point lead down or 18-point lead down. Now, we're just looking at a 5-point deficit.
In other words, we've got a game. And here's Intal. Villanueva. Outside, Tubit for 3. No, oh, yes, sir! I thought it would rattle out. But it rattles in. And a big 3 by Tubit. It extends Ginebra's lead to 8 points. Tubit now at 18. Ranadel attacks, and the layup is good. So right now, a furious exchange of baskets here between both teams. Intal needs help and throws the ball away. So big opportunity here for the Tropang Texters. They're down by 6. They can end the quarter with a strong note, or on a strong note. Alapag carefully looking for an opportunity. Dillinger, runner, oh, short. And Ranadel De Ocampo, 2 fakes, the foul, almost. And he will take 2 free throws.
Is it on Villanueva? I think it is. That's going to be number 3. You know, Villanueva has also done a lot of things for Ginebra in this game. Aside from scoring 7 points, Elico now has a total